Hi, I'm Ash, co-founder and CEO of Wilderlands, and we are at a very significant night tonight celebrating protecting 100,000 square metres of vulnerable Australian habitat thanks to the people and partners in this very room. Wilderlands started with an idea. Let's protect nature 1 square metre at a time. And tonight we're launching the first 100, a new dashboard that reflects on our path to this point. And we'll be diving into the lessons we've learned along the way and sharing the stories of the highlights and the lowlights since we launched less than 2 years ago.
We launched Wilderlands in August 2022, before the world had committed to protecting 30% of nature by 2030, before the Australian government announced the nature repair market, and before the final TNFD framework was launched, giving companies the blueprint and confidence to measure, disclose and act on their impacts and dependencies on nature.
The first year for me at Wilderlands was really about getting to know our projects and establishing what is essentially our baseline monitoring data. Among the most exciting discoveries from our monitoring this year was the presence of over 30 different species of orchids on our Coorong Lakes project, including the world's largest population of the nationally endangered metallic sun orchid on private land.
I have to say, I never dreamed I'd be standing on stage sharing the story of how I created a beauty product, but here we are. Georgia reached out to us, ultimately looking for how could they embed impact into their products and actually enable ways that people could help protect the planet through their purchases.
We started talking about a product collaboration. So we were able to bring forward the Coastal Wildflower Duo, which protects 1 square metre of land with each duo purchase. Launched about 14 days ago. We've sold a little over 3,000 units, which is really exciting.
Why protect nature? Why value nature? Why is nature loss bad for business? And what can we do about it?
Just imagine you're about to go on a flight and just say I told you that I pulled out a part of that aeroplane. Would you still fly? What if I said I pulled out 10 parts of that aeroplane? There's a point at which the system's going to fall apart. And I feel like with the biodiversity piece, we're really pulling out parts of the aeroplane. We don't really understand how this system fully works. And as we take those parts out, we don't know what systems and what systems that rely on those systems may be impacted.
GPT and other organisations are looking at accounting for everything they can within their profiles, so that's supply chains as well as direct impact profiles, and then understanding essentially what those profiles are so they can target compensatory and non-compensatory investments towards making up for those impact profiles.
We're very aware our industry has a direct and very real impact on nature, and I do believe, and I got into this area because I do think that we can be part of the solution.
We aggregate biodiversity data sets and give them to you in an intuitive platform to explore your site and understand what are the risks and opportunities that you have on your site to protect nature, but also restore nature on those sites as well.
We love to try and connect both businesses like Wilderlands and our traditional customer base, large institutional customers in my experience, to be able to think about them, come up with solutions and make a difference, I think is really amazing.
I work with threatened species, and often we find ourselves confronted with what seem to be problems that are just almost beyond comprehension to many people. But then I have come to an event like tonight and I can actually see a light in the tunnel. I can see a way forward.
Landholders are absolutely critical. They're stewards of the incredible biodiversity that, we are privileged to steward. So for a landholder, it's really important that they are energised and inspired by projects such as this that can bring to light the opportunity for individuals, organisations to invest in protecting forever the important biodiversity that is just so unique to Australia.
Having Wilderlands as a gift option in our marketplace, being able to talk to our clients about a gift that actually means something is incredible.
Particularly in Victoria, where 62% of the land is privately held, protection needs to happen on private land. Therefore, connecting people to private land and the concept of private land conservation is really, really important. And I see that Wilderlands is really a step to that.
Wow, what a night it's been. The energy and enthusiasm has been overwhelming, and as a way of saying thank you, we made sure everyone went home with their very own Alive Body wash and lotion duo. A new product we've developed in partnership with Alive Body that will protect a square metre of the Coorong Lakes project with every duo sold. We're on a mission to protect Australia's biodiversity forever, 1 square metre at a time. And whilst we're celebrating here tonight 100,000 square metres protected, we look forward to the milestone of protecting 100 million square metres of protected vulnerable habitat, thanks to you, our people and our partners. So why don't you join us on this journey? Head to wilderlands.earth and find out how you can get involved.